Hello, welcome back. Another OG Sports video. Today is all about LeBron James and his ridiculous stats and records that just keep piling up. There's a couple different sections we'll go into today, including regular season scoring, all-around regular season stats, his playoff scoring, his all-around playoff stats, his advanced statistics, some statistics and accomplishments that point out longevity, and then overall awards and achievements. So let's hop right into it. As for regular season scoring, it's pretty widely known at this point. He passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar last year for most points all-time scoring. As of December 8th, he's at 38,652 points, which is just a ridiculous number. As for double-digit games, 10-point scoring games, he has the record for the most consecutive games in double digits. 1,151, as well as the third most double-digit games in NBA history with 1,413. As for 20-point games, he has the most all-time with 1,179. 30-point games, he's second, 534. 40-point games, he's eighth with 74. And in 50-point games, he's sixth with 14. These are all ridiculous numbers. Just scores that it shows that he is just all around been great, and these stats have nothing to do with longevity, which is everybody's complaint about him in a GOAT argument is his longevity, and these stats just totally disprove that. We got a couple other tidbits here with scoring. He has the most seasons scoring at least 1,000 points with 20, and third most seasons scoring at least 2,000 points with 10. And then for points per game average, he's sixth all time with a flat 27. So yet again, just a generational scorer, just constantly playing enough games in a season to score 1,000 points and having no injuries has been crazy, and the continual scoring has just never been seen before. Now for all-around stats in the regular season, there's just less in general. For triple doubles, he has the fourth most all-time, 107. Assists, he's also fourth most all-time, 10,420. And he's ninth on the all-time steals list with 2,186. So, a lot of talk. Obviously, people know now he's a playmaker because he's kind of found that role on the Lakers as time has gone on. But defensive side, not enough is talked about him on the defensive side and how well he's been and how solid he's been on the defensive side of the ball. So to see he's in the top 10 in steals is pretty crazy too. So now to talk about playoffs, which is arguably his most impressive set of statistics. He leads all-time playoff scoring, 8,023. He's sixth in points per game average, 28.5. As for total shooting, which comes with probably most games played, but he has the most field goals attempted, most field goals made, most field goals missed, most free throws attempted, most free throws made. Those numbers are on the screen. Most two-point field goals made. He's second in two-point field goals attempted, second in three-point field goals attempted, and third in three-pointers made. So this does come with a little bit of longevity, but just the numbers, pure numbers of points and shots he's taken in the playoffs, it's rivaled by nobody else. So we talked about his all-around stats in the regular season. Now we're into the playoffs. He has the most defensive rebounds in the playoffs all time, 2,212. As for triple doubles, second on the all-time list, 28. Second in assist with 2,023. Fourth in total rebounds, 2,549. And most steals all time, 471. And in part due to a large sample size, as I said, but obviously that doesn't take away from the fact that he's played the most playoff games. But it's just a ridiculous stat, and it's incredible to see how well-rounded he is in the playoffs. In the world of advanced statistics, there's really three that stand out in terms of LeBron's performance. He's first in career value over replacement, so similar to WAR in baseball. The number 129.79 doesn't mean much to people, but the fact that he's 24, almost 25% higher than number 2 on the list is pretty crazy when you think about it. He's second in career box plus minus, 8.93, only behind Michael Jordan by about 0.8. He's second in career player efficiency rating, or per, 27.59. Again, only second to Michael Jordan. So, regular statistics, advanced statistics, he just stands out. So now we talk about longevity. See, this is what everybody talks about when they talk about LeBron, is his longevity and how that kind of feeds most of his stats. But in terms of regular season longevity, he's third in most minutes played all time, 54,094 minutes. He's 10th in most games played, so 1,421, which basically says he hasn't played as many games as some people, but he plays more minutes than most people. With the 10th most games played comes with second most field goals made ever, second most field goals attempted ever, fourth most three-point shots attempted, ninth most three-point shots made, and the fifth most free throws attempted in the regular season. I mentioned it earlier, but his longevity in the playoffs and the sheer numbers he has can't go unsaid. He has the most games played in the playoffs all time, 282. And with that, most minutes played, 11,654. He makes the playoffs pretty much every year, except on the Lakers and some years on the Cavs, I think. But he's gone to the finals so many times, and it's just it just shows in the amount of sheer numbers of minutes he has played in the playoffs, more than most people will ever play in the regular season. Okay, awards and achievements. Maybe not as impressive, some of these, as his number stats, but they still stand out. As I said, third most finals appearances all time with 10. He's a 4-time NBA champion, 4-time finals MVP, 4-time regular season MVP. He's a 19-time NBA All-Star, 3-time All-Star Game MVP. I think the most impressive stat, 19-time All-NBA selection, pretty much every year he's been in the league. 13 times on the first team, and 3 times for each the second team and the third team. A stat that I don't think he gets recognized enough for, and that he should probably have more of. He's a 6-time All-NBA defensive team selection, 5 times on the first team, 1 time on the second team. Again, I think his defense is a lot better than most people put it out to be. Obviously, as he's tailed towards the end of his career, there hasn't been as much impressive play on the defensive side of the ball, but in his early Cleveland days and Miami days, and even into his second return to Cleveland, his defense has been pretty good. He was the 2004 NBA Rookie of the Year, and again, slightly less impressive, but he's a 1-time scoring champ and a 1-time assist champ, the assist champ coming in 2020. So, he's 36 years old, 37 years old, and he's an assist champ. So that's also pretty incredible. I wanted to kind of close this video out with some stats we left out and sort of my opinion on them. There's an incredibly long list. I can put it on the screen of him being the youngest to do something and him being the oldest to do something. It's that kind of speaks to his incredible longevity. It's been so long that he's dominated the game when he was young and when he's old. There's a lot of franchise records for the Cavs, Heat, and Lakers that he has set while he's been on those teams. And there's a ton of different stats, like most 40-point, 10-rebound, 5-assist games, yada yada. Too much that I couldn't put him on here. Sort of what people denote as LeBron statistics, as well as just general finals records. So I went through playoff records, but he has records just in the finals. I wanted to say this in no point means I'm denoting him as the GOAT. I think highly of him and Michael Jordan. I don't think you can really put one over the other at this point with LeBron's statistics and Jordan's playoff achievements. And I just wanted to put that out there, that this is in no terms an argument, but more just a recognition of LeBron's statistics. So I thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys subscribe, like the video, comment down below what you want to see next. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you.